I'd read the script, I think, a year before and thought it was amazing, and just had, I think someone had just sent me for interest, and I was interested in it, but I think there are other people attached, and I also thought I was too young. I don't know, it was at a point in, I was doubting myself quite a lot, and I was thinking I'd never get offered something like that, and then out of the blue, last year, it kind of came out of nowhere, saying like, yeah, do you want to do it? And I was kind of amazed, and had no idea how I was going to play it, but I like all of David's movies a lot, and it seemed like a no-brainer to do it.
The novel in some ways is very, very much New York. In some other ways it's kind of universal and prescient, really, because it was written in around the year 2000, and it's absolutely fresh right now, 11 years later, in terms of its understanding of where the world was going with the economic crisis and the Wall Street meltdown and all of that stuff. I mean, it was pretty much predicted completely in this book. So is it really about New York, or is it more about the world of financing in general, and how specific do you have to get in terms of New York? And gradually I felt less and less like I had to shoot it in New York City. I talked to the actors. I didn't want them to be surprised, by the fact that so much of the movie takes place in a limo, and for most of the characters their scenes are totally inside the limo. And I jokingly said it's my version of Das Boot, which is a movie that takes place totally in a submarine. And I also actually watched and encouraged everybody to watch the movie Lebanon, which is an Israeli film that takes place entirely inside of a tank, a battle tank. Because we had some of the same issues. Of course the limo is a set, and it had to be modular and come apart, so that we could shoot from many different angles and so on. But it also meant that I could not really be in the limo with my actors, and therefore I would talk to them. I would listen over headphones, and I would talk to them with a microphone.
Very dialogue-heavy script, and also kind of surreal. I mean, you could go anywhere with it, and so any constants or any kind of foundation that you can have helps. And so if everything was set in different scenes and you could move around everywhere, I mean, I would literally have been going completely loopy. But just having to stay in the seat the whole time, it really it forces you to behave a certain way. And it was nice as well having the other actors come in every single time, and none of them were ever as familiar as I was, apart from Jay Baruchel, who was doing it on the first day with me. After that point, no one had been in the limo as much as me. So they came in and had to figure it all out for themselves, and I was always comfortable in my seat, and I could just observe whatever they were doing to figure out their performances, which was nice. I mean, everyone else felt alien in my domain.